Welcome to GAK DEF. My name is GAK. DEF stands for Land Rover Defender. This channel is designed for making an overlanding Land Rover Defender and anything related to, like restorations, troubleshooting, tool reviews, and more. Thank you for watching this episode, especially if you are coming from the previous episode. I was quite surprised so many people subscribed, liked, and left some comments. You guys are so good at motivating me to continue this channel. I deeply appreciate for that. I know most of you are expecting to see the build of my Defender 110, but it will be starting from next episode. Here I am today is to explain the part number GAK001. I want to make introductions of myself for the beginning. So please stay with me to get to know who the hell this guy is. I was born in Otofuke, a bedroom town of Obihiro, Hokkaido, Japan, on 25th of April 1979. So I am 41 years old now. Don't worry, your eyes are okay. Most of Japanese look younger, or you look older, maybe. I speak a bit of English with my poor American accent because I moved to United States after I graduated local high school here to do this. What? Welcome to Studio GAK. Yeah, I'm a DJ and a producer, and a mix engineer, and a NR, meaning artist and repertoire. Repertoire is a word in French. I started my own music production record label in Brooklyn, New York when I was 21. That was almost 20 years ago. I can't believe how time flies. When I was a college student, I had 5 DJ regular nights in a week in NYC, as well as working for fashion industry, like New York collection stuff. And I just can't believe that I could produce Blue Note class jazz legend when I was early 20s. I was just a Japanese kid that doesn't know anything at all. I was too lucky. I've got great support from many amazing people there. So that's why you see some music cats on my Instagram. At the time in New York, I experienced the tragic 9/11. What? My college is the nearest school located to the World Trade Center. I had a class starting from second period on the day, so I didn't go to Manhattan when it happened. And thank God, thank Buddha, I'm still alive. The another story is that I was almost killed on the street. I've got so many crazy stories what happened to me in New York, so I can talk all night long. I lived in US for 6 years totally, and I came back to Japan in 2004. Okay, now we are going back to workshop. The reason why I'm kind of passionate about car because of this. Tamiya, in my young age, I wanted to be a professional plastic modeler, meaning building a plastic model for a living. And there is one specific machine captivates my mind totally, which is this Tyrrell P34 6-wheeler. I haven't opened this box since I bought when I was 10 or something. Let's see what's inside. Excuse me, this manual has a smell of its history. It was made more than 40 years ago. Stickers? Yeah, I remember there was optional stickers by third party for later two-tone model in white and navy. A smelly manual.
Wow, so much information. Tamiya's diagram is always amazing. The main monocoque body, very good designed. And of course the lovely front 4 tires. As far as I know, tire P34 is the first plastic model that Tamiya paid royalty for team, and Tamiya still has version 3, which is P3432, the actual Formula 1 car at their head office. It's great.
And suddenly I realized that I love British design by nature. Really, no questions at all that I wouldn't go for Japanese car. Many people ask me, why you don't choose Land Cruiser, which is more stable than the Defender? Well, I do respect Land Cruiser and any other 4x4, but what I'm looking for is a perfection in imperfection. It breaks, I fix. It leaks, I fix. Back and forth and back. In those endless repetitions, somehow, some way, I feel zen from Defender. It's a living machine. It talks to you. There is a very few vehicles that can change your life totally, in my honest opinion. I started to work on my Defender because I couldn't find any professional mechanics or car builders locally who meets all of my requests. So I started by myself. Some of you might or might not already know that I'm working at a construction company, civil engineering and architecture. So I've got quite good access to construction materials and technical knowledge. I used to do restorations and modifications for my Defender in this little tiny garage located right next to my company, but we also do maintenance for cars the company owns. It's really hard to schedule my maintenance time continuously for my Defender. My garage time was starting from after I got off work at 6 p.m. and then until 6 a.m. Going back to home to take a shower. My work is starting from 8:30 in the morning. So not every day, but some days in a week without sleep. Then I found this place with a pile of junk inside. It took me 3 months to renovate this workshop mostly by myself alone. I even made a wireless black box circuit for the electric hoist. YouTube is very helpful. There are tons of many great tips. Almost everything are on YouTube nowadays. My Land Rover teacher is definitely Chris Higgins, currently doing trailer fitter toolbox videos, former Land Rover toolbox videos. Unfortunately, he doesn't do Land Rover things anymore, but many people have learned from him like me. The reason why I'm doing the YouTube channel is to return for what I got, passing the baton to the next generations. Doing YouTube channel is not a big deal for me. I've done a lot of mix for songs as a professional mixing engineer, and I've done some movies as a sound engineer, of course MA, meaning master audio as well. Editing video is amateur, but pretty much familiar with me. You might feel background music is a bit louder, but music is one of the significant elements for my channel. Moreover, it's key of my life. I wish you enjoy good music as much as I do. Anything else describes myself? I'm a professional angler and I do a product tester and an ambassador for several fishing and outdoor brands. You know the field condition is pretty hard here in Hokkaido. I love pack rafting, a packable raft. Backcountry skiing, powder snow in here is like whoo! And anyway, Defender is a very practical vehicle for an outdoor enthusiast. Hope you can share not only Defender things, but also activities I do. That's all for today, and I promise the rebuild gets started from next episode. I have some links and useful information on the video description below. I haven't mentioned that I wrote how to find availability of genuine Land Rover parts by using official JLR website The tailgate hinge is one of. I recommend you to read it through if you're curious about it. Thank you for watching today, and please subscribe if you haven't, thumbs up if you like it, and I've been looking for patrons on patreon.com to maintain and make this channel better. Until next time, see you guys. またね。